Next problem, I'm gonna draw it out because it's a ball that is thrown horizontal from the top of a building, right? So we know that's gonna be horizontal, and it lands a distance d, right, from the foot of the building after having been in the air for the time t and encountering no significant air resistance. If the building were twice as tall, the ball would have what? Okay, so let's start off with the drawing. So we have this. Let's say this is the building, and we use 2H0, right? We use 2H0 because if you were to mathematically correctly write this, right, we have to take into account that if the building were twice as tall. So we're just using 2H0 because originally we can say like, oh, H0 is this big, but then this is twice as tall. Hence why we use 2H0, which is going to be the height. We know that's going across this, and we know this is D, okay? And we know that the ball, I'll make it blue, is from here and is going horizontally, right? So this is our drawing. This is how we're supposed to do it. Now it's asking us, like, what would have like been the ball, like, what will be the end of the equation? Like, how would it look like? So if we were to write it out now, okay, this is the original equation that we would work it out into y0, right? Because we have the y0, and then we have the velocity initial y, right? Because we have the horizontal, and then t plus al, acceleration, right? Now, if we were to continue to work it out, we have to have y2 h0, right? Because we replaced it now, and then we have minus g2. Well, this g's over 2. I'm sorry, g's over 2, right? T2. So we have double. Remember, this is what we originally were talking about with the double building. Great. So now we're left with, after we cancel that out, this is if y was going to be 0 continuing, right? And then 2 h0 is the g over 2 t2, right? We will be left with this. T2 equals to 4h0, right? Initial, h0 being initial, the height being initial, over g. Now, if we were continue to simplify this, right, we would get 2 times 2h0 over g, right, from to t2 that equals this, okay? Look at it, let's get 2 times 2h, and then if we were to continue, we would have t2 equals to 2t20, and then finally, when you would move this over and you would square root this, you would just be left with t 2 t. This is your final answer right here, because you would move this over to this side and square root this. So after you do that, we will know that C was the correct answer right here. I'm going to circle it so you can see. C. So C was the right answer. So it's been in the air time T square root of 2. Thank you.